Thor, Odin, Loki, you know them, but this god, you were never told his name. In Norse mythology, there's a god more important than you've ever been told. He's not the Allfather. He doesn't bring thunder or trick people with illusions. He brings justice. He keeps oaths. And he gave everything, including his hand, to protect the gods from the chaos they helped create. This is the story of Tyr, the most important Norse god you have never heard. When the gods feared the monstrous wolf Fenrir, a beast prophesied to kill Odin himself, they turned to deception. They created an unbreakable chain and told Fenrir it was a game. But the wolf wasn't a fool. He demanded a pledge, a god's hand in his mouth as collateral. No one stepped forward except Tyr. The god of justice lied and paid with his hand. In that moment, he didn't just lose a limb. He became a moral cornerstone of the entire pantheon, the god willing to suffer for safety of others, even if it meant violating his own values. Most know Odin as the ruler of the gods, wise, ruthless, and unrelenting. But Odin dealt in secrets and sacrifice. Others sacrificed. Tyr was different. He presided over law, not magic, truth, not manipulation. In the Norse world, where even the gods often choose pragmatism over principle, Tyr stood for something rare: honor. Not the kind you boast about, the kind you bleed for alone with no reward. Long before Odin dominated the stories, Tyr may have been the original king of the gods. Linguistically, his name traces back to the Proto-Indo-European word for god itself, Deus. Roman soldiers knew him as Mars Thingasus, the god of the legal assembly. The Tivas ruin, his symbol carved into swords and shields, place names, ritual sites, even the day we call Tuesday, all remnants of a forgotten reign. So why was he forgotten? Maybe because power, real power, doesn't shout, it just holds steady until history replaces it with noise. Tyr wasn't worshipped with fear. He wasn't begged for victory. He was honored in the Thing, the Viking assembly, in solemn oaths sworn on sacred rings. His presence was felt in contracts kept and promises fulfilled. While Odin ruled with spectacle, Tyr ruled with integrity, not in heaven, but in the hearts of those who kept their word, even when it hurt. At Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, Tyr meets his fate. He doesn't fight to save himself. He faces Garmar, the guardian of hell, the underworld, in a battle no one watches. They kill each other. No gods celebrate. No songs are sung. But in death, Tyr becomes what he always was, a god of necessary sacrifice. A god who does what must be done, even when no one's watching. Thor gets thunder, Odin gets the stories, Loki gets the spotlight. But Tyr, he gets forgotten. And yet, he might be the one we need most. A god who tells us that justice isn't about being right, it's about being responsible. Who reminds us that courage isn't loud, it's quiet, costly, and worth it. So now you know the god you were never told about. The one who mattered most and never asked for attention. If Tyr's story spoke to you, like, comment, and share it, because myths only die when we stop telling them.